Hey, it's my recap of Below Deck. I'm exhausted. Season 2, Episode 4, Charter Guest Soulmate. So the old guests leave. They leave behind a bunch of money. They give it to Andrew. They give him his fair share. And then everybody complains about how awful he is. And I am ready for him to go because I'm sick of people whining. Like, I get that he's like super annoying and you dislike him, but that's all we hear is just how incredibly annoying he is. So when Eddie and the captain come in and call Andrew in and let him go, I am glad because I was just kind of sick of, like, it's not that much fun to watch a show about people complaining. I mean, it's kind of okay if you can mock them for it, but it just wasn't working for me. Anyway, they get their next guest. Kate's super excited because they have like all these, this is what we want, this is when we want it, this is how we want it, etc., etc., etc. Unfortunately, it turns out the guy is like a huge douchebag. So he's Douchey McGee, and he looks just like someone I know, and so I'm not really that surprised. Anyway, he's the boss. Everyone, he apparently just has a party ship. He invited all these young people, and he's going to stand around and do it. So he wants dinner at 8:30, which to me even sounds late. Like, we eat at 5:30. So his 8:30, but sometimes they don't eat till 10:30, which I admit is getting pretty darn late. And then they get their food, and then they complain there's plastic in it, but it came from the wine bottle, and they're just whining and complaining and all this. And then the next day, they tell Kate that she's not smiling enough, and I'm like, you know, and that's when it hit me, because I haven't watched this show before this season. They cast the charters. Like, these aren't people who, you know, are willing to pay. They are specifically looking for crazy guests. Like, and I don't know why I didn't think of that. Like, why is that? Why wasn't that my first assumption? Clearly, they are cast the same way everyone in all of these shows is cast. These aren't just random people that were willing to pay. They pick people that are going to be huge pains in the butt and weird and odd. So all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, how could I have not noticed that? Anyway, so they tell Kate, you know, you need to smile more. And then she goes and turns his towel into a huge penis, which is not the best way. I certainly would never recommend that that's how you should deal with difficult clients. And I'm pretty sure it's not in any books. But anyway, I guess next week we have the fallout of that. And yeah, so there you go. That's pretty much it. It seemed like it kind of not a lot happened, but maybe we're just setting it up for next week. So I'll see you guys soon.